involvement with boys, training with the team ahead of that series.
Yeah, welcome back with another video. Currently the third ODI is being played between West Indies and Bangladesh, and last time we were discussing things I would like to see the West Indies test team change. So now I want to discuss some things that I think we need to fix, right, in 50 over cricket. I think for the most part, our 50 over and our test team has been the two weaker formats for us, right? And we have different sort of challenges in both formats. So today, let's talk about the ODI format, right? So in the ODI format, first thing I like to start on a positive note, right? Start with a positive and then we can start about things we need to fix. I like the fact that Evan Lewis is back. He averages about 40 with the bat and his strike rate is usually in the 90s, right? If you look on his career strike rate, you're going to see 86, but I mean, for the most part, he strikes in his 90s or runabout at a runner So when Evan Lewis gets going, you know, he has a healthy strike rate. Brandon King averages just about 30 and Evan Lewis averages roughly 38, 39. So you have basically that's 70 runs. If they're performing, let's say we're going to a tournament, you know that they're going to perform roundabout at their average, right? So most times they're going to get Evan Lewis averaging 39, 40 and Brandon King averaging 30. That's pretty decent. That's 70 runs. If you can get 70 from your openers in 12 or 13 overs, I think you're off to a good start. Next positive, Casey Carty averages around about 40. Shea Hope averages 50. Rutherford's numbers hard to judge because you're gonna see him averaging like some 70 odd or 60 odd, but let's say it flattens out, right? Let's say it stabilizes after about 30 innings and you see he look like he's going to be a guy who averages in the 40s, somewhere closer to 50, right? So basically your top 6 on average is going to give you 210 runs. I mean, just looking at the numbers, right? 40, 30, 40 for Lewis, 30 for King, that's 70. 40 for Carty, that's 110. And let's say 50-50 for Hope and Rutherford. So your top 6 giving you 210. If you put in extras, you're looking at 225 in the first 40 overs. Also looking at their strike rate, right? It might be 42 because Casey Carty's strike rate is around about 74-ish. So you're looking at 224 for 4 or 5 from 42 overs. Then you have 8 overs for your finishers, right? So hoping that Shepherd and you know, somebody in the top 6 would blast away and pretty much get us to 300. So the batting is not a problem, right? The batting is not a problem for us. That's the plus. Now let's start where I think we need to improve now. I think we currently have the personnel to do it with the bat, but number one, we have an issue setting targets. Let's be honest, we have to be blatant. We just went to Sri Lanka the other day, and in the first ODI, you could see that we were batting in mind, trying to get to 300. And so we lost wicket up front because we wanted to capitalize the power play. And then you realize that, oh, this was not a 300. This was not a 300 pitch, right? This was not a 300 pitch. It was a 250, 260 pitch. And you saw that the way Rutherford started slow and then he gradually was building some momentum. And Chase and Rutherford got us to like 187 for 4 or for 5, whatever it was, at the end of 37 overs. And it looked like we'd have gotten to somewhere about 250, 260. So again, we had that idea that we wanted to make 300, but not all the time it's going to be a 300 wicket. Sometimes it might even be a 220 wicket. And one of our biggest challenge is that we don't know how to set targets, right? If it's a 300 wicket, fine, go ahead and make 300. If it's a lot of potholes here. So if it's like a 300 wickets, fine, we can play our natural game and play some shots. But if not, we should be able now to maneuver, rotate, strike, see out good bowlers, and play according to the conditions, right? So that's something that we generally need to work on. We need to work on just being able to set a target on different surfaces. The one game we won in Sri Lanka was when we were chasing, Rutherford 50, Evan Lewis 100. The 2 games we beat up England, chasing. Against Bangladesh, we might clean sweep Bangladesh today, you never know. But again, we're chasing all 3 games, so we still need to work that out in a World Cup event. Many teams gonna try to, let West Indies do what they don't like doing, which is they're gonna win the toss and send us in. We saw that in the T20 World Cup, and if we go back even to the 50 over qualifiers, how did we lose to many of those teams? Sri Lanka sent us in, we made 240 to chase it down, right? Scotland as well. So what am I saying? Netherlands as well. Man, we can't set a total because it then leads into the second point. You know why we're not sure how to go about setting targets? Because typically speaking, we have a very weak bowling attack. I mean, Alzari is very attacking, but Alzari will get you wickets, but some days he's going to go for runs. Let's be honest. There are days where Alzari is going to bowl and he's going to be like 3 for 67 or 2 for 70. There are the days he's going to be like 1 for 33, 2 for 37. But for the most part, Alzari might be going for 50 something runs. So he's not going to be the economical bowler, right? He's going to go for 5.5 to 6 runs per over on most occasions. So in that case now, what we want is we need another attacking bowler to support Alzari. I know we have Shepherd. Shepherd is not really that attacking. It's a decent all-rounder. I still bringing in Justin Greaves in the mix. We're trying to manufacture Matthew Ford and Jaden Seals to be quality new ball bowlers. Jaden Seals slowly but surely improving. But yeah, we need another out and out genuine wicket taker to go alongside Alzari in the 50 over format, and then Shepherd and Greaves can play supporting roles. And then of course, the next issue, we need another attacking spinner, right? I like Ruston Chase and Moti together, but I think we need another attacking spinner, especially if we're playing on some tracks. You might need to have 3 spinners in the team, right? So I personally would like to see Akeal Hussain being brought back. Or the point of Super 50 is what? The point of Super 50 is to, well, I'm at the toll, so I might just take a minute. Let me get these silvers together. Morning. That's not everything. Wait. Yeah. Respect. All right, and sorry about that. So yeah, so as we were saying, there are going to be surfaces where we need an attacking spinner, and Moti is definitely attacking. And if conditions are suiting of Moti, then of course we'll do a fantastic job. But at the end of the day, we need another attacking spinner. Ruston Chase is a defensive spinner, so you'll find that on slower surfaces, you're wondering why is Ruston not ripping the ball bigger, why he's not taking 3 for 25 or whatever. You'll notice Ruston Chase on most surfaces, he can give you none for 45 or 1 for 45 from 10. Most times that's what Ruston will do. but we need another attacking spinner. You notice Sri Lanka, they have what? Thikshana, they have Hasaranga, that's 2 attacking spinners. Then you have the other defensive spinners like Charit Asalankan, Dhananjaya De Silva, and all of these guys, right? If you look at India, they have Kuldeep is attacking, Ravi Bishnoi is attacking, Chahal is attacking, and then of course you have the Ravindra Jadeja, who's more defensive. You look at many other teams, right? They have 2 attacking spinners. South Africa, Keshav Maharaj and Tabrei Shamsi. And then Aiden Markram is more the defensive spinner. So yeah, at the end of the day, we need another spinner in the squad. So that will fix our bowling. So 2 things so far we've highlighted. The bowling, we need a attacking spinner, and we need our seamers to get it right. So we need to figure out who's going to be that supporting us attacking seamer with Alzari. Is it going to be Shamar Joseph, Matthew Ford, Jaden Seals, right? But I think we have the pool of players. That's the good thing. We have the pool of players in order to actually do well. We have the making. It's just up to now Darren Sammy to cook. That's something that they're saying nowadays. Let him cook. So let Darren Sammy cook. And I think we typically have the players in order to be a very great one-day team, right? And I can use the word great because I think our batting lineup can match most in the world. Maybe apart from Australia and India. Generally speaking, I think we can match England's top 6. If you compare averages, we definitely can match England. England, yes, they're more attacking in terms of their strike rates. But if you look at averages, right, they're going to be dismissed quite frequently. So I think we can match England. I definitely think we can match South Africa. I know we can match New Zealand in ODI cricket. So I'm looking at it. Our top 6 is pretty good. We just need to stabilize that bowling attack so that we can be better able to defend totals. Because again, in the World Cup qualifiers, we lost 3 of those games when we were doing what? Batting first. Yes, we lost the one to Zimbabwe chasing. That's alright. The guys had a bad day against Zimbabwe. But when we were batting first, make 370 against Netherlands, there's no way we should not have defended that, right? So clearly we have significant issues when we are bowling second, when we bat first, right? So yeah, we like to get our weaker suit out the way, and then we can chase down pretty much anything. But yeah, we need to work on that if we're going to be a great 50 over team, which I know we can be. So yeah, those are some of my pointers that I think that we need to work on. Definitely, so it's 3 points are basically made. We definitely need to get in a supporting fast bowler for Alzari. We definitely need another attacking spinner in the squad, whether it's Akil Hussain, whether it's Rakeem Cornwall. Because guys, if Jedediah Blade can get a call up, right? If Jedediah Blade can get a call up, why is it that they don't want to give? If Jedediah Blade can get a call up, why is it that they don't want to give? Why is it they don't want to give Rakeem Cornwall a go? And I saw Jedediah Blades, I'm watching the game right now, and he hasn't looked that good. Right? He just hasn't looked that good to me, I'm just being honest. So yeah, he hasn't looked that good to me, Jedediah Blades, with the new ball today. Still a young man, but I mean, if you can give Jedediah Blades a call up from Super 50, why is it that Rakeem Cornwall is not getting a call up? And he was a leading wicket taker. I saw Marquino Minley, the Jamaican, got a call up. And when it's not swinging, he doesn't seem like he's gonna be such a threat when it's not swinging and seaming about. So definitely, I think Rakeem Cornwall, if he's a leading wicket taker and he can't get a go, I think that's very unfair to Rakeem. So yeah, I really think Rakeem deserves a go. right? Give the man a 50 over game. Yeah, we might have to hide him at fine leg, but that's okay. Because typically speaking, Rakim, yeah, we know he can't run around, but I think he's going to be a great bowler. And he can offer something with the bat as well. So I definitely would like to see us give Rakim Cornwall a go ahead, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it, what we need to work on in ODIs. And then I think we have the making to be a great team. We have the making to be a, potentially speaking, a World Cup semi-finalist. I'm not going to say, oh, we can win a 50 over World Cup. No, I don't think we're quite there yet. But if I'm being honest, apart from Australia and India, I definitely think that if we work on what we need to work on, we definitely can be a top 4 team in 50 over cricket. I'm looking at it. Many teams have the same issues that we have. We're saying we don't play enough 50 over cricket. Other countries, England and them countries there, they hardly play 50 over cricket too. It's been so much. Test in England is a big thing, test cricket, and also T20. You don't really see a lot of ODIs around the board. So I'm telling you, the issues we have in 50 over cricket, other teams have it as well. So I'm telling you, they don't play a lot of list day cricket at all. It's like 50 over cricket, we only play it when maybe you have a Champions Trophy or a World Cup coming up. So yeah, I don't think our 50 over system is as bad as we think it is. But I definitely believe that we have some work to do, and if we put in the work, we can be one of the top 4 teams in 50 over cricket. But yeah, so it's your boy Ronaldo, and I am out.